This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
And then we'll go over just the way things work here. We have 12 heats, so we should be in really good shape. It's important to stay on top of the marshalling. So welcome to Richfield Raceway. If I could have your attention for literally 2 minutes, that would be great. The way we work things here is the heat sheets are going to be going up on the clipboards. On that clipboard will be your name. Also tonight, thanks to Sean Duffy, you'll see the event flyer for the S.PA.R.C series. Richfield Raceway is, I believe, track number 3 for the S.PA.R.C series. The factory is hosting it in the end of this month, I believe, into February. The first weekend in February, I believe, is the S.PA.R.C race at factory. And then the first Saturday, I believe it's March 1st, is the S.PA.R.C series race here. So you'll see the flyer for that next to the heat sheets that are over there, main sheets that are over there. So if you have not raced with us before, the way it works is on the race sheet, if you're racer number 1, you'll have a 1 next to your name, racer number 2. 30 seconds before the race, I'd like you on your carpet squares that correspond with your driver number. At the end of the race, whatever your driver number is, that is the marshalling spot you will go to. So if you were on carpet square 1, you're going to marshal spot number 1. If you are on carpet square 2, you'll go to marshalling spot number 2. Marshalling spot number 3, marshalling spot number 4, marshalling spot number 5, marshalling spot number 6, and marshalling spot number 7 here in the chicane. Some of you have talked to me. Someone here tonight just had open heart surgery. They obviously are not going to be able to marshal. That's understandable. We understand that some people are in a position they're not able to do that. Just communicate with me so I can know that. If you are back-to-back, I did my best to not have people be back-to-back. But remember, racers, it is your responsibility to marshal. It's just part of R.C. racing. So do us a favor that if you're back-to-back or you broke or you need help, let me know, because most heats tonight have more than enough racers to cover every marshalling spot. But it is also your responsibility to find someone to marshal for you. So if you let me know that you can't marshal, I'll help you and work with you. So please be responsible. And as you know, we don't want to be pushy. At the same time, we don't really wait just because waiting for one person costs everybody. We will wait some, especially for the mains, but in the heats, please be ready. We give you clear 30-second warnings, and we talk through everything. We're going to take down that jump to try to help take care of that. I'm going to open a word of prayer. We're going to get the stock short course drivers going. Mike's going to let you know who's marshaling, and then we'll get going. So thanks so much for coming out to Richfield Raceway. If you have any questions, feedback, concerns, things you liked, things you didn't like, always feel welcome to talk with me, reach out. And I just say a huge thank you to the team of people that helped set this up on a Friday, and then they stick around and tear the whole thing down on a Friday. Usually we're here till Saturday. And to you, the racers coming out, it's just an incredible place to be, and you guys make it special. So thanks so much for coming out. And thanks so much to Brenda and her kitchen crew for making some of the most dynamic, wonderful RC racing food you can get. And so grateful to Brenda for providing us great food and for everyone coming out. We'll pray. We'll get going. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for tonight. And Lord, we thank you for every racer that's here. I know many have traveled far, so be with them. Lord, I know there's several guys who have been here, haven't been able to be here because of work schedules, and they're here tonight, and we're so grateful for that. And Lord, just bless this night, and may everyone have great smiles on their faces, and may we leave here just with joy in our hearts, enjoying fellowship and your love for us. So thank you so much, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, stock short course racers, Mike's going to let you know who you are. You need to come out, and he'll also let you know who the marshals
race
are.
Number 1.
And I'm going to tape that
stock
jump down in the back.
Stock 2 WDSCT Heat 1 of 2.
Alrighty. for race number 1, the stock two-wheel drive short course, heat number 1 for round 1 of qualifying. It's Owen, Gavin, that's Gavin Yoder, Mason, Francesco Walrus, Jim, and Brad Zeckman. For my marshals, I'm going to need Jumper to bucket 1. I'm going to need Kevin to bucket 2, Ezra on bucket 3, Nick on bucket 4, Matt bucket 5, Tommy bucket 6, and Jeff to bucket 7. Thank you. That's Jumper to 1, Kevin on 2, Ezra to 3, Nick to 4, Matt to 5, Tommy to 6, and Jeff on bucket 7. You ready, Walrus?
Owen Spriggle. Walrus. Francesco Virgolini. Whippet. Brad Zeckman.
Matt Willard, bucket 5 out here in the middle, please. You're going to turn me up a bit? Okay. Is Matt here? Alrighty. Okay, I need one more marshal out here in the middle. Matt, I believe. Matt Willard, right here, bucket 5. Alrighty, drivers, can you shut it down for a second so he can get out to his marshalling spot? Okay, he's out there. Alrighty. Space yourselves out of it, and then we'll be going on the tone. And away we go for the qualifier number 1 for tonight. Wow. What amazing announcement. Just a quick reminder, well, race number 1 is underway. Race 2, heat number 2 for the stock two-wheel drive short course. You're up next. We're actually... I got told last time, is it short track? I don't know. Somebody got mad at me. Rooster tell me if I did it wrong. Alrighty, just a reminder, race 2. Heat 2, you're up next. Chad, Lightning, Tim, Scott, Maddie, Sean, and Weston, you're up next. Here, though, in race number 1, the early lead, Mason Schaefer. Second, Owen. Third, Gavin Yoder, Jim Lonzo, Francesco, Walrus, and Brad. That's your current order through a minute with 4 minutes to go. One minute 25 in, 3 minutes 35 to go. It's Gavin Yoder now out front, followed by, wait, hold up, give me a second. I need to, never mind. 3 minutes 20 seconds to go. Two minutes, 50 seconds to go. Mason, Owen, and Gavin, your top 3. Mason so far has the fastest lap of the night in 18.9. Owen, 19.1. That time by, actually, that was his, Gavin last time by, that was his fastest lap on 19.1. Owen, 19.5 is his fast lap. Jim, running a 19.39. Francesco 21.4. Brad 23.4. Walrus 21.6. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Mason out front. He's in the yellow, blue, and black with the yellow rims. That's your leader. Second, Gavin Yoder. Just coming across the start-finish line right now. He's in the orange, white, and blue with
2 minutes left.
White rims. That's your 1 and your 2. Mason out front. His pace a 16.5.14. Gavin Yoder a 15.5 flat. See if he can bump that up to a 16 lap pace. Jim has a 15.507. Owen 15.507 as well. Francesco 13.501. Brad 13.518. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go.
One minute left.
Minute to go. Your leader is still Mason Schaefer in the coming on the back straightaway. That's your leader. Second, Gavin Yoder. Third, Jim Lonzo. Fourth, Owen Spriggle. Fifth, Francesco Vergolini. Sixth, Brad Zeckman. And 35 seconds to go, not 3 minutes. Alrighty, as the master clock sits, triple zeros. Keep on racing until I call your name. Until you hear that name.
Jim
Still
Lonzo
alive.
done.
Jim, you're done.
Whippet done.
Mason, you're done.
Gavin Yoder done.
Gavin, you're done.
Owen Spriggle done.
Owen, you're done. Looking for Francesco and Brad. There comes Brad, and
Zeckman
here
done.
comes Francesco.
All drivers are finished.
That's everybody.
Francesco Vergolini done.
Go pull your cars.
The race is
and go set
completed.
them back down and get on ready to marshal. You'll be marshaling
Up
for the
next,
next race.
race
number
number
2.
Stock 2
two-wheel drive.
WDSCT Heat
short
2 of
track,
2.
Heat number 2. It's Chad, Lightning, Tim, Scott, Maddie, Sean, and Weston. For my marshals, I'm going to need Mason Schaefer. Bucket 3, Gavin to bucket 2, Jim on 6, Owen on 1,
Lighting
Francesco to
McCrash.
4, Brad to 7, and Walrus to 5. That's Mason on 3, Gavin to 2, Jim on 6, Owen on 1, Francesco to 4, Brad on 7, and Walrus on 5. Thank you. What happened? Oops. That's not good. Alrighty, do I got all my drivers? Oh, not quite yet. I think that is the fastest I've ever seen marshals get back out and ready to go. So thanks for that. You good? Alrighty, okay, drivers, you can take your lap.
Weston Hoffman Mann. Sean Duffy. Chad Leitzel. Tim Messimer. Matty Yoder.
Alrighty. We will be starting on the tone. Track is hot. Track is hot. We'll wait for this to shake out a bit, and then I'll give you the order in a couple of, about a minute. Just a reminder for the novice. Novice, you're up next. Novice, you're up next. Grayson, Adeline, Wyatt, Garrett, and Nolan, you're up next. Alrighty, with 4 minutes to go on the master clock, it's Scott Lenig out front. Weston, Tim, Sean, Maddie, Chad, and Lightning following close behind. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Three minutes, 30 seconds to go. Weston out front, running a 16.5.14 through 4 laps. Scott, 16.5.18, also through 4 laps. Tim, through 4 laps now, a 15.5.16. Sean, 14.5.20, now bumping up to a 15.5.20, excuse me. Maddie, 13.5.03. Chad, 13.5.08. And Lightning, a 12.5.09. Weston so far as your fastest lap. An 18.8 on lap 2. Scott, a 19.3 in lap 3. Tim, 19.9. Sean, 19.6. Maddie, 22.9. Chad, 22 flat. And Lightning, 20.8. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Weston, Scott, Tim, Sean, Maddie, Chad, and Lightning, your order. Weston, your leader. He's in the blue and white with the yellow rims. He's your leader coming through the middle here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Halfway there, halfway there.
Adjustments you got to make to get it better, yeah.
Little over 2 minutes to go. Weston still out front. Scott and Sean holding
2
down the
minutes left.
2 and the 3. Are all there in the middle, battling it out a bit. Minute 50 seconds to go. Minute 20 seconds to go. Weston, Scott, and Sean, you're 1, 2, 3. Tim, 4. Maddie, 5. Lightning, 6. And Chad Leitzel in the 7th.
Yeah.
1 minute left.
You're a little under a minute to go. It's Weston, Scott, Sean, Tim, Maddie, Lightning, and Chad. 50 seconds to go. Weston still out front. 16.5.14 at his face. Scott, 15.5.05. Sean, 15.5.09. Tim, 15.5.19. Maddie, 14.5.16. Lightning, 13.5.10. And Chad, a 12.5.03. Little under 30 seconds to go. Little under 30 seconds to go. Alrighty, as the clock's hitting triple zeros here in about a sec. Yeah, here's hit triple zeros. Keep on racing until I call you out. Keep on racing. Everybody's still alive. Everybody still live.
Scott Lenig done.
Except you, Scott. You're done. So everybody but Scott still alive.
Weston Hoffman man done.
Weston, you're done.
Chad Leitzel done.
Chad, you're done. Looking for Sean, Tim, Maddie, and Lightning.
Tim Messimer done.
Tim, you're done.
Sean Duffy done.
Sean, you're done. Wow, Sean sniping the position on Tim by 0.6. Looking for Maddie and Lightning. Maddie and Lightning.
Maddie
and there
Yoder
they
done.
come. Alrighty.
The race is completed.
That's everybody. Final order. Weston, Scott, Sean, Tim, Maddie, Lightning, and Chad.
Up next,
Race number three. It's the Novice.
Novice.
Grayson, Adeline,
Heat 1 of 1.
Wyatt, Garrett, and Nolan. For my marshals, can I get Weston to bucket 7, Scott on 4, Sean on 6, Tim to 3, Maddie to 5, Lightning to 2, and Chad to 1. That's Weston on 7, Scott on 4, Sean on 6, Tim to 3, Maddie to 5, Lightning on 2, and Chad on 1. Thank you. Alrighty. Looks like I got all my marshals. Are my drivers ready? Do I got everybody? Alrighty. Okay. You ready? Get steady, go. Here they come down the front straightaway. Intense racing will now ensue. I'll wait for them to complete a few laps. I'll give them, or once they complete a lap, I'll give them a rundown. And a reminder for the stock 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1, Scott, Maddie, Brad, Ryan, Cooper, Bill, McRib, Jeff, and Gavin Yoder. You're up next. That's Scott, Maddie, Brad, Ryan, Cooper, Bill, McRib, Jeff, and Gavin Yoder. Nolan, the first one to complete a lap, it appears, unless somebody else didn't ring it in.
I think about 3 of them missed the start-finish line. No, that was 32. So maybe that was legit. Actually, it's kind of up.
Two minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Nolan, Wyatt, Adeline, Grayson, and Garrett.
Two minutes left.
All right, Nolan's out front, followed by Adeline, Wyatt, Grayson, and Garrett. Next up, the first heat of stock 2-wheel drive buggy, Scott, Maddie, Brad, Ryan, Cooper, Bill, McRib, Jeff, and Gavin Yoder. Y'all are on deck. Minute 30 on the master clock in this one, so in less than a minute, if you could make your way over to the starting area, please. Race number 4, you are up next. Make your way shortly over to the starting and staging area, please. Also, if you're out there, we are going to need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals, if you could be
1 minute
mentally
left.
prepared. So you'll be back there after this race is over. So if we could have 2 volunteer marshals for buckets 6 and 7, please, that would be great. Be able to move along. I'm going to hand it back over to Mike. 30 seconds on the master clock. Race 4, you should be in the staging area. Race 4, you should be in the staging area.
Alrighty, thanks, Aaron. Nolan, Wyatt, and Adeline, your order here with 20 seconds to go on the master clock. Coming rolling in across the start-finish line, lands it somehow. Alrighty, as we hit triple zeros on the master clock here shortly. Just a reminder, keep on running, keep on running. Everybody's still live. Everybody's still actually, yeah. Get back to the start-finish line and then pull your cars off. And here he comes. That is
Nolan
your
Messimer done.
Heat 1. That's your qualifier 1 winner for Novice, Nolan Messimer. Good racing. Good racing. Alrighty.
The race is completed.
Nolan, Wyatt, Adeline, Grayson, and Garrett, your final order. Alrighty.
Up
Race number
next,
2.
Race number 4.
You can take the stand.
Stock 2,
Scott,
wheel drive
Maddie,
buggy.
Brad,
Heat 1 of
Ryan,
3.
Cooper, Bill, McRib, Jeff, and Gavin Yoder. Alrighty, for my marshals, can I get Nolan to bucket 5, Wyatt on bucket 3, Adeline to bucket 2, Grayson to bucket 1, and Garrett on bucket 4. That's Nolan to 5, Wyatt to 3, Adeline to 2, Grayson on 1, and Garrett on 4. Thank you. Then could I get 2 volunteer marshals for bucket 6 right there and bucket 7 over there? Take your pick. One or the other or both. Alrighty, thanks. Alrighty, I'm going to read through my marshals one more time. That's going to be Nolan on
Scott
bucket
Lenig.
5, Wyatt to 3,
Brad
Adeline to
Zeckman.
2, Grayson to 1, and Garrett to 4. Thank you.
Cooper Taylor.
Alrighty, looks
Jeff
like
Bob
I got
Iger.
all my marshals. Do
Bill
I have all
Huff.
my drivers? Alrighty, okay.
Maddie Yoder.
Space yourselves out. Looks like you are already. Okay, we're going on the
Ryan
tone.
Gamber.
And
Gavin
here
Yoder.
we go. Track is live. Track is live. Alrighty, we'll wait for this to shake out a bit, then I'll give you the running order. Just a quick reminder, the stock 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2, Max, Scott, Jim, Aaron, Justin, Steve, Teresa, Jumper, and Blaze. You're up next. That's Max, Scott, Jim, Aaron, Justin, Steve, Teresa, Jumper, and Blaze. You're up next. One minute down, 1 minute to go. Gavin, Cooper, Jeff, Bill, Ryan, Brad, Maddie, Scott, and McRib. Your order. That's Gavin, Cooper, Jeff, Ryan, Bill, Brad, Maddie, Scott, and McRib. Still everybody fairly close from the start. Shaking out a bit, though. Shaking out a bit. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Gavin out front. He just ran a 17.733. Wow. It's crazy. 3 minutes to go. Gavin out front. He's on a 16.502 pace. Brad, a 15.516. Ryan, 15.516. Jeff, 15.517. Bill, 15.517. Scott, 15.518. Cooper, 15.502. Maddie, 13.519. And McRib, a 12.504. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Gavin out front. He still has that fast lap of a 17.733 on lap 4. Brad, 19.48. Scott, 19.6. Brad, 19.4. Jeff, 19.4. Cooper, 19 flat. Bill, 18.5. Maddie, 21.8. McRib, 22.6. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Gavin Yoder, Ryan Gamber, Jeff Bodiger, Bill Huff, Brad Zeckman, Scott Lenig, Cooper Taylor, Matty Yoder, and Mick Ribb. 2 minutes to go. That's your order. That's your order.
2 minutes left.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Gavin still out front. He just broke into a 17.518 pace. Nobody else is even on a 16-lap pace. Ryan, 15.509. Jeff, 15.512. Cooper, 15.512. Scott, 15.516. Bill, 15.519. Brad, 15.519. Maddie, 13.508. McRib, 13.519. 1 minute, a little over a minute to go. Gavin, Ryan, Jeff, you're 1, 2, 3. Cooper,
1
Brad,
minute
Scott,
left.
4, 5, 6. Bill, Maddie, McRib, 7, 8, 9. 53, 52-ish seconds to go. Alrighty, stock two-wheel drive buggy heat 2. That's the next heat, race number 5. You can work your way over the starting grid. I see a bunch of you are already there. That's awesome. 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Gavin, Jeff Cooper, Ryan, Bill, Scott, Brad, Matty, McRib. Between Jeff and Brad, that's between 2 and 7. It's all very, very stacked, very close together. They're all on 12 laps. 15 seconds to go on the master clock. When the master clock hits triple zeros, you'll all still be live. Keep on racing. I'll call you out when you're done until you hear your name called. Put down some fast laps and eke your way up the qualifying ladder. Everybody's still live.
Brad Zeckman done.
Brad, you're
McRib
done.
done.
McRib, you're
Bill
done.
Huff done.
Bill, you're done.
Cooper Taylor done.
Cooper, you're done. Gavin Yoder,
done.
you're done. Looking for
Scott
Jeff,
Lenig done.
Ryan, and Maddie. Scott, you're done.
Jeff Bodiger done.
Jeff and Maddie, you're
Matty
done.
Yoder
Just
done.
looking for Ryan. Looking for Ryan yet.
All drivers are
Alrighty,
finished.
that's everybody. Your
Ryan
final
Gamber
order
done.
is Gavin Yoder,
The race
Bill
is
Huff,
completed.
Ryan, Cooper, Scott, Brad, Jeff, Maddie, and McRib. Next up, race number
Up
5.
next, race
Max,
number 5.
Scott, Jim, Aaron,
Stock 2,
Justin,
wheel drive
Steve,
buggy.
Teresa,
Heat 2 of
Jumper, and Blaze. Drivers, you can take the stand. K. For my marshals, I'm going to need Bill to bucket 6, Ryan on 4, Cooper on 5, Scott on 1, Brad to 3, Maddie to 2, and McRib to bucket 7. That's Bill to 6, Ryan to 4, Cooper to 5, Scott to 1, Brad
Jim
to 3,
Lonzo.
Maddie to 2, and McRib to 7. Thank you.
Max Perkins. Scott Turner. Blaze Malinowski.
Alrighty. Where are you looking for? 6 is right over there. Thank you. 3 is Brad Zeckman. Thank you.
Steve Walter. Jumper.
Okay, drivers, you can take your lap.
Justin Stacy.
Take your laps.
AA Ron.
Spacing out and ready to roll. Okay. Come back to the start-finish line. Track is live. Track is live.
Teresa Gamber.
We'll wait for this race to shake out a bit, then I'll give you the order. Quick reminder, race number 6. The stock two-wheel drive buggy heat 3 of 3. That's the last heat for qualifier 1 of the stock two-wheel drive buggy. Matt, Freddie, Kevin, Ezra, Tommy, Scott, Girth, Gavin, Nipple, and Sean Duffy. You're up next. Approximately 4.5 minutes. Alrighty, a minute in. Your leader so far, Jim, Scott, Justin, Aaron down to forward. Teresa, Jumper, Blaze, Steve, Max. Alrighty. Three minutes, 45 seconds to go. Fastest lap so far is Blaze, a 17.731 on lap 3. Actually, that was his last time by. Three minutes, 10 seconds to go. It's Jim, Aaron, Blaze, Scott, Jumper, Justin, Teresa, Steve, and Max. Your order with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Jim out front, running a 16.506. Aaron gets knocked down to a 15.513 down into 4th. Blaze 15.502. Justin 15.509. Jumper 14.501. Teresa 14.502. Scott 14.507. Steve 14.522. Max 12.519 with 2 minutes 20 seconds to go. Your fastest lap still belongs to Blaze Malinowski on his lap 3, 17.731.
Two minutes left.
Already a little under 2 minutes to go. Jim, Blaze, Justin, Aaron, Teresa, Scott, Steve, and Max. Okay. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Jim, Blaze, Justin, Jumper, Aaron, Scott, Teresa, and Max. Jim, your leader in the pink and white car with the all white rims. He's coming onto the back straightaway now. That's your leader. Second is Blaze. Third, Jumper, Blaze. He's in the all white with the white rims. That's your, actually, he's down to third now. Jumper took the 2 spot off of him. Minute to go.
1 minute left.
Jim, Jumper, Blaze, Justin, Aaron, Scott, Teresa, Steve, and Max broke out. Unfortunate. .30 seconds to go. Just a reminder, we're getting low on time here on the master clock. Trying to make some moves. Move up a couple of spots for qualifying, but when the true clock is triple zeros, keep on racing. Keep on racing until I call out your name. Until that, you're still live. Still live until I call you out. When I call you out, you'll you'll get your car off the track, pull it out, then you'll go set your cars back down and get back out and ready to marshal right away again. Thank you. Everybody's still live. Everybody's
Jim Lonzo
still
done.
live except Jim. Jim, you're done. Everybody else,
Justin Stacy
keep on
done.
rolling. And
Scott Turner
Justin,
done.
you're done.
Jumper
Scott,
done.
you're done. Looking for Blaze, Aaron, Teresa, and Steve.
AA Ron done. Blaze
Jumper, you're
Malinowski
done.
done.
Aaron, you're done. Blaze, you're done. Looking for Teresa and Steve. Teresa and Steve, you're the only two still live. Teresa and Steve.
Steve Walter done.
Alrighty,
All
that is
drivers are finished.
everybody. Final order.
Teresa Gamber done.
Jim, Blaze,
The race is
Jumper, Aaron,
completed.
Justin, Scott, Teresa, Steve, and Max did not finish.
Up next, race number 6.
Alrighty, race number
Stock
6,
2,
Matt,
wheel drive
Freddie,
buggy.
Kevin, Ezra,
Heat 3
Tommy,
of 3.
Scott, Girth, Gavin, and Sean. But first, I'm going to need my marshals. I'm going to need Jim to bucket 3, Aaron to bucket 4, Justin on 5, Scott to
This
2,
live stream
Teresa
brought to you
bucket.
by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
Aaron, you might want to move it back here because then it's a little easier to see what's over there and what's over here at the same time. I don't know if it is or not. That's just what Mason told me.
Scott Yount.
But I don't know because I haven't marshaled yet. 6, 2, 1, Max already. Alrighty, drivers. Got all my marshals. Looks like I got all my drivers.
Ezra
Okay, you
Korek.
can space them out.
Freddie Berhard.
Roll them out.
Kevin Mumma.
Take your lap.
Sean
Okay.
Duffy. Girth Brooks.
Alrighty, next time by Track is Hot. Track is Hot.
Transponder 2437152. Tommy
No,
Melloy.
you're good. Alrighty, 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go. I'll wait for the race to shake out a little bit more, and then I'll read out the order. Until then, just a quick reminder for race number 7. Race number 7, 13.5 Stadium Truck Heat number 1. Heat 1 of 2. It's Bill, Rooster, Weston, Ray, Cooper, and Nick. You're up next. You're up next. After a minute here in race number 6, Ezra, Matt, Gavin, you're 1, 2, 3. Sean, Kevin, Freddie, Scott, and Girth, the rest of your order. Gavin, your fastest lap, a 17.29. See if anybody can take that off of him through the rest of the 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this race number 6, stock two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 3 on this Friday night here at Richfield Raceway. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. A little over 3 minutes to go. Gavin out front now running a 17.504. Matt second, 17.508. Sean 16.5 flat. We'll see if he can get a 17 lap pace going here yet. Sean 16.502. Kevin 16.513. Girth 13.521. Scott 12.503. Freddie 12.505, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Gavin, Matt, Ezra, 1, 2, 3. Sean, Kevin, Girth, 4, 5, 6. Scott and Freddie, 7 and 8. And it looks like Tommy broke out. Halfway there. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. So for Gavin, Matt, and Ezra, on pace to beat the TQ of Gavin Yoder from Heat
2
1.
minutes left.
That'll be your 1, 2, and 3 if they continue to hold this pace going into qualifier round 2. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. One minute, 40 seconds left. Now a minute 35. It's Gavin. It's Matt. Ezra. 1, 2, 3. Kevin, Sean, Scott, Girth, and Freddie. Gavin out front. He has the fastest lap now. A 16.7. That was back on lap 5. Matt, 17.3. Ezra, 17.7. Kevin, an 18.1. Sean, 18.2. Scott, 20.9. Girth, 21.5. Freddie, 22.8. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Gavin, Matt, Ezra, Kevin, Sean, Scott, Girth, Freddie. Minute, 3 seconds to go. Minute, not a minute now.
1 minute left.
Alrighty, 15 seconds to go. Gavin out front, followed by Matt and Ezra. Kevin, Sean, Scott, Girth, and Freddie, 1 through 8. Reminder, race number 7, you should be up and ready to go now. Bill, Rooster, Weston, Ray Cooper, and Nick. Alrighty, clock hits triple zeros. Keep on racing until I call you out. Until you hear your name called, you're still live. You're still live. Everybody still live, actually. Keep on racing.
Matt Williard done.
Matt, you're done. Matt's done. Everybody
Gavin
else
Nipple
still
done.
live. Gavin, you're
Scott
done.
Yount done.
Scott, you're done.
Ezra
Ezra,
Corrick done.
you're done.
Freddie Burkhart
Freddie
done.
and Kevin, you're done.
Kevin
Looking
Mama
for
done.
Sean and Girth. Sean
Brooks
and
done.
Girth are the... Oh, actually, Girth's done. Looking just for Sean. Sean, you're the only one live.
All drivers are finished.
Alrighty, everybody's done.
Sean Duffy
Final
done.
order. Gavin, Matt,
The race is
Kevin,
completed.
Ezra, Sean, Scott, Freddie, and Girth. Race number 7, you're up next.
Race number
Bill,
7.
Rooster, Weston, Ray Cooper,
13.5
and
stadium
Nick
truck.
up to Graw.
Heat 1 of 2.
But first, my marshals, I'm going to need Matt to bucket 1, Kevin on 3, Ezra to 4, Scott on 6, Freddie to 2, Girth to 7, Tommy to 5. Matt to 1, Ezra on 3, actually, excuse me, Kevin on 3, Ezra on 4, Scott to 6, Freddie to 2, Girth on 7, and Tommy
Huff.
on 5. Thank you.
Rooster. Cooper Taylor. Weston Hoffman Man. Nick Up DeGraff. Whippet. Who dat? Weston Hoffman loves me. Whippet. Who dat? Ray Smart.
Alrighty, I'm still looking for Matt. Is Matt up there? Alrighty. Bucket 1 up there in the corner. Okay, then I got all my marshals. You good? Yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty, okay. Drivers, you can take your lap. Looks like I got all my marshals. Take your lap. Okay. Track will be hot next time by. And away we go. 5 minutes on the master clock. Just a quick reminder, race number 8, Novice 18 plus. This one's going to be a lot of people. Melissa, Doug, Scott, Kurt, Teresa, Josh, Richard, Brian, Steve, Dakota. That's 10 people in one race. That should be interesting. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go. I'll give it a bit to shake out. Then I'll give you the rundown here in the 13.5 Stadium Truck Heat 1 of 2. Already 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Rooster out front. Bill, Weston, Ray, Nick, and Cooper. Your order. Rooster running a 16.510. Bill of 16.514. Weston 16.518. Actually, last time by was his fastest lap in 18.69. Ray running 14.515. Cooper 14.513. 3 minutes to go. Rooster, Bill, Weston, Cooper, Ray, and Nick.
You don't want to be in the photo? I don't care.
2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Weston, Bill, Rooster, Nick, Cooper, and Ray. Weston, 16.507. He also has the fastest lap, a 17.69. Bill, 18.3. Rooster, 18.8. Nick, 20 flat. Ray, 20.5. Cooper, 21.5. That's your fast laps. 2 minutes to go. Weston, Bill, Rooster.
2 minutes
Nick,
left.
Ray, and Cooper. Weston, a 16.505. Bill, 16.510 so far. Rooster, 15.504. Nick, 14.512. Cooper, 14.520. And Ray, a 13.502. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. One minute, 10 seconds to go. Weston, Bill, Rooster, Nick, Ray, and Cooper. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Alrighty, 20 seconds to go. The clock's hitting triple zeros. Quick reminder, you've heard it before, you'll hear it again. When the clock hits triple zeros, keep on racing until I call you out. When I call you out, you'll pull your car off the track, you'll go back, set it down at your table, and come back out and get ready to marshal again. Because you will probably be marshaling for the next race already. You heard the tone, triple zeros. Everybody still live, still live.
Weston Hoffman man done.
Weston, you're done.
Nick up the graph done.
Nick, you're done. Bill, Rooster, Ray, you're still live. Bill, Rooster, and Ray.
Bill Huff done.
Bill, you're
Rooster
done.
done.
Rooster, you're done. Just looking for Ray.
All drivers are finished.
Alrighty, that's everybody.
Race mark
Final
done.
order.
The race is
Weston,
completed.
Bill, Rooster, Ray, Nick, and Cooper did not finish.
Up next, race
Weston,
number 8.
Bill, Rooster,
Novice
Ray,
18 plus.
Nick, and Cooper didn't
Heat
finish
1 of 1.
already. Novice. Heat number 1 for round number 1. It's the novice 18 plus. Melissa, Doug, Scott, Kurt, Teresa, Josh, Richard, Brian, Steve, Dakota, Weston go to bucket 3, Bill to bucket 1, Rooster to 2, Ray on 4, Nick on 6, Cooper on 5, and I'm going to need one volunteer. Who wants to volunteer to go sit on bucket 7 right over here? Yep, thank you. Bucket 7 right there. Which bucket's that one over there in the middle? That's 6. Nick to 6.
Scott Yount.
Bucket 6 is Nick. Oh, there he is. Alrighty. Looks like I got my marshals. Looks like I got my driver's K. You can take a lap. Drivers, you can take a lap.
Doug Minium.
Spread yourselves out a bit.
Steve Walter. Josh Tittle. Dakota Fuller. Melissa Snyder.
Alrighty.
Richard Willow. Brian
Track
Alford.
will be hot.
Teresa Gamber.
Next
Kurt
person.
Yoder.
Next time by. Track will be hot. Give me a bit. And away we go. Track is hot. Alrighty, quick reminder, race number 9. 13.5 stadium truck, heat number 2. You're up next, Shaggy, Greg, Ryan, Justin, Scott, Mason, and Scott Lenig. That's Scott Turner and Scott Lenig. Both in this race. I'm going to have to remember to say those names so you don't think you're the other man. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in race number 8 in the Novice 18 plus, heat number 1, round 1. Three minutes, 40 seconds to go. Teresa, Scott, Steve, Doug, Brian, Kurt, Josh, Dakota, Richard, and Melissa, you're 1 through 10. That's a lot of people. Two minutes, 40 seconds to go. Teresa, Steve, Doug, Kurt, Brian, Dakota, Scott, Josh, Melissa, and Richard. That's Scott Yunt in this one. Wow, is there really 3 Scotts here? It's a lot of Scotts. Already race number 9, you're up next.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Mike taking a small break. Novice 18 plus, race number 9. First heat
2 minutes left.
Second heat of stadium truck is up next. We got Teresa Steve, Doug, Scott, Brian, Dakota, Kurt, Josh, Richard, and Melissa. Richard, would you have had a really long lap? Yeah, okay. Teresa, she has the fast lap of a 20.9 out there. Steve, not too far off her pace, just a little bit. She's staying nice, clean, consistent out there. Just also a friendly reminder, Sean Duffy with Dog Days Racing is here. He's over by the brown accordion doors. He does have T-shirt orders. If you're interested in T-shirt orders for the S.PA.R.C series, he
1 minute
can
left.
take your order. You can pay by cash. You can pay by credit card. If you're at all interested in one of the S.PA.R.C series T-shirts, go and see Sean. He is racing the Lucky Green vehicles, and he's over by the accordion doors. 40 seconds left. Race 9. You should be making your way to the starting area. You should be making your way to the staging area.
Whip it. Who dat?
Watch the front stretch. Watch the front stretch. It's all clear. It's all clear. Go, drivers, go.
Dakota Fuller done.
Dakota, you are done. Everyone else is live. Everyone else is live.
Steve
Just Dakota's
Walter done.
Steve, you're
Teresa
done.
Gamber done.
Teresa, you're
Richard
done.
Willow done. Doug Miniam
Doug,
done.
Richard, you're done.
Brian
Brian,
Alford
you're done.
Scott Yount done.
Oh, Scott going up into third on
Melissa
that last
Snyder
lap.
done.
Scott, that was your fastest lap. Your last lap was your fastest lap. And there comes
All drivers are finished.
There comes the curtain
Kurt
data.
Yoder done. The race is completed.
All right, drivers, make your way off the stand and come back out to Marshall, please.
Up next, race number 9. 13.5 stadium
All right,
truck.
Brian Alford.
Heat 2 of
Brian
2.
Alford, I'm going to need you at bucket 1. Brian Alford, I'm going to need you at bucket 1. Doug, bucket 2. Scott, bucket 3. Kurt, bucket 4. Teresa, bucket 5. Josh Tittle, bucket 6. And Richard Willow, bucket 7, please. Hold your vehicles, drivers, please. Please hold your vehicles. Drivers, please take your vehicles back to your tables, set them down, and make your way out to Marshall. Josh Tittle, bucket 6. Brian Alford, bucket 1. Kurt, bucket 4. Richard, bucket 7. Doug, bucket 2. Scott, bucket 3. And Teresa, bucket 5, please. All right, I got my marshals. Go ahead and drivers, roll them, roll them.
Shaggy. Justin Stacy. Greg Perkins. Whippet.
Loop's
Scott
going
Turner.
hot. Loop is hot. On my tab? I mean, you can get something. Sure. All right. Looking good, looking good. I love seeing these stadium trucks out here, man. These were my first love right here, stadium truck. I had like a what was it, a T2, then a T3, then a T4. In fact, little known fact, maybe you don't know this, once upon a time, Richfield Raceway, we raced on the carpet that's on the floor, not the gray carpet, and we raced only with foam tires, and we raced with no jumps. We did all on-road racing with off-road vehicles, foam tires. You remember that, right? It was awesome, man. Wheel-to-wheel chaos. Different times. We originally had rain gutter that we assembled and turned upside down. That was our rail system, was vinyl rain gutter. My, how things have changed. We actually only used to race on half of the gym, too, on just this half. Yeah, the timing loop, that's right, the timing loop. And it was an old, like, eye-lapse. You had to be able to see the transponder. It was like an infrared scanner. That's right, I forgot about that, too. I think it was some company out of Canada that made that. Yeah, you did. Tim clobbered the post that held it up. We had to scramble to screw it together to race the rest of the night. We used to race touring car. We used to race some 12 scale actually too, 12 scale pan car. F1, we raced F1 cars for a little while, VTAs, but now we're racing all off-road, loving it. So grateful to everyone coming out, having fun, good attitudes, good competitive racing. I think one of the best parts about the race season is watching the progression of every racer throughout the year. It's really awesome. All right, let me give you a rundown here. It's Mason, Scott, Ryan, Scott Turner, Justin,
2 minutes
Shaggy,
left.
and Greg. So it's Mason and Scott Lenning. Actually, Scott Lenning, oh, nope, never mind. Mason Schaefer's got the fast lap. Scott Lenning had it up to lap number 9. Mason dropping his fastest lap, which was his last lap. Race number 9. Race number 10 is up next. Race number 10, stock four-wheel drive buggy. Mike on the mic's going to take it over for me.
Hey, I'm back again, ready to roll. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. It's Mason, Scott, Ryan, Justin, Scott Turner, Greg, and Shaggy. Minute to go, little over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Mason out front, he's on a 16.504. Scott Lennig on a 16.512. Ryan 15.509. Justin 15.514. You know, I was thinking when I was taking my little break, one thing I really like about having an Aaron announce for me is every now and then I get a history lesson. I didn't know that stuff around here because I wasn't around back then, obviously. I was probably barely even born back then. Anyway, 30 seconds to go. Mason, Scott, and Ryan, your 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, as the clock hits triple zeros, keep on you're all live until I call you out and you're finished. Until then, keep on racing. Keep on racing.
Ryan Gamber done.
Alrighty, Ryan, you're done.
Tippett done.
Mason, you're done.
Scott Lennig done.
Scott Lennig,
Greg
you're
Perkins
done. Greg, you're done. Looking for Scott Turner, Justin, and
Scott Turner
Shaggy.
done.
Scott Turner, you're done. Looking for
Shaggy
Justin and
done.
Shaggy. Shaggy's done. Just Justin. Justin's the last one live.
All drivers are finished.
Alrighty, that's everybody.
Justin
Alrighty,
Stacy done.
quick. Shaggy and Greg, did you run a 52 or 51 second lap? What? Okay. Okay. Shaggy pulled off Greg. Did you run a 52-second lap? Yeah. Okay. I'll give you an adjustment there. Okay.
The race is completed.
Final order: Mason, Scott, Turner, Ryan, Justin, Greg, and Shaggy.
Up next, race number 10.
Race number
Stock
10,
4,
Nick,
wheel drive
Blaze,
buggy.
Tommy,
Heat
Aaron,
1 of
Jumper,
1.
and Hunter. You can take the stand. Looking for Nick Updegraff. Nick Updegraff. Here he comes. So he's racing this one. Okay. Alrighty, Mason to bucket 6, Scott on 7. Scott Lenig, that is, on 7. Scott Turner to bucket 5. Ryan on 3. Justin on 4. Greg to 2. Shaggy to 1. That's Mason 6. Scott T to 7. Scott L to 7. Scott T to 5. Ryan on 3. Justin on 4. Greg on 2. And Shaggy on 1. Alrighty. Okay, I have all my marshals. It looks like I have all my drivers. Okay, drivers, you can take a lap. You can take
Hunter
your
Lightful.
lap.
A.A. Ron. Blaze Malinowski. Jumper. Tommy Melloy.
Alrighty, track will be hot next time
Nick up the
by. Next time by. Alrighty, timing loop is active. And away they go. We'll wait for that to shake out a bit. Then I'll give you the running order. But quick reminder for race number 11, the Smod Short Track, heat number 1. Hunter, Scott, Lenig, Lightning, Chad, Shaggy, Weston, Mason, George, Santa, Walrus, Tim, and Francesco. There's 11 in there. You're up next. Up next. My bad. Cross. Nice. Alrighty, a minute in with 4 minutes to go. Jumper, Hunter, Nick, Aaron, Blaze, and Tommy. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Jumper, he's out front. He's on an 18.5, 12 lap pace. Blistering quick. 16.8. He has the fastest lap to boot. Aaron, second, a 15.501. Blaze, a 15.502. Nick, 15.509. Hunter, 14.510. 14.501, I mean, excuse me. Tommy, looks like Tommy broke out. Or is he back in there? Let me find him quick. Nope, looks like he broke out. Alrighty, 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Your fastest lap so far. Jumper back on lap 4, ran a 16.89. Nick, 18.8. Blaze, 17.7. Aaron, an 18 flat. Hunter, a 19.1. And that's your fast laps for this race so far. 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go. 2 minutes, 55 to go. Jumper, Blaze, and Aaron, you're 1, 2, 3. Nick and Hunter. Two minutes, 10 seconds to go. Jumper, Blaze, Nick, Aaron, Hunter. Your order. Jumper still holding down the fastest lap, back on lap 7 now. He bumped it up to a 16.797. He has an average of 18.1. Wow. And the announcer's curse looks like it has struck again. Jumper pulling it off. As soon as I say something, it breaks. I guess I should stop complimenting people. Minute and 15 seconds to go. Minute and 15 seconds to go.
One minute left.
A little under a minute to go. Blaze, Nick, Aaron, and Hunter. Blaze, Nick, Aaron, and Hunter. Quick reminder. Race number 11, the mod short track. It's Hunter, Scott, Lightning, Chad, Shaggy, Weston, Mason, George, Walrus, Tim, Francesco. You're up next. You should have your cars up there in about the next 7 to 10 seconds. Thank you. Up and ready to go. 30 seconds to go, Blaze, Nick and Aaron, and Hunter. Quick reminder, per usual. When the clock hits triple zeros, the master clock hits triple zeros, doesn't mean you're done. You'll keep on racing until you hear your name called, until you hear that. And when you hear that, you'll pull your car off, go back, set it down, and get out and ready to marshal again. Doesn't look like we have any back-to-backs for this one, unless I'm incorrect, in which case you will all be marshaling. And I'm also going to need one volunteer to marshal for this next race, so if you could get in that mental state for that. Alrighty. Everybody is still live except Aaron. Aaron, you're done. Looking for Blaze, Nick, and Hunter. Blaze, Nick, and Hunter.
Blaze Malinowski done.
Blaze and Hunter, and
Hunter
here comes
Leitzel
Nick.
done.
Final order. Blaze.
All drivers are finished.
Aaron, Nick.
Nick up the graph done.
Jumper and Tommy
The race
did
is
not
completed.
finish. That's Blaze, Aaron, Nick, Hunter. Jumper and
Up next,
Tommy did not
race
finish.
number 11.
Alrighty, race
Mod
number
SCT
11.
heat one of
the
one.
mod short track heat number 1. Y'all can all take the stand. I'd read you out, but there's 11 of you, and that would take too long. Alrighty. For my marshals, can I get Blaze to bucket 2, Hunter on Aaron on 4, Nick to 1, Hunter on 6,
Lightning McCrash.
Jumper to 5, and Tommy to 3. You're on 4 over there in that corner, unless you want to switch with Tommy. Alrighty, thanks, Tommy. Alrighty, okay, and then can I have one volunteer for bucket 7? Who wants to sit on a bucket and marshal for me? Any takers, any volunteers? You're on 5. Right over here. Tommy's on 4. That's 5. That's 3. Hunter to bucket 6. Out in the middle. Or is he racing? He's racing. My bad. Any volunteers for bucket 6 out here in the middle? I need 2 volunteers,
Scott
actually.
Lennox.
1 for bucket 6 and 1 for bucket 7 over there. You know what? I'll just sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Whip it.
Alrighty. Looks like I
Francesco
got all my
Bergolini.
marshals. Drivers ready. Okay, drivers, you can take your lap. Take a lap.
Walrus. Tim Messimer. Hunter Leitzel. Chad Leitzel. George Santa. Shaggy.
Alrighty. Track is hot. Run away. Let's go. Wait for this to shake out of it. Reminder, race number 12. The mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 1 of 1. Jumper, Kevin, Ezra, Nick, Matt, Tommy, and Jeff. You're up next. That'll be in about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. I'll wait for this race to shake out a bit. Then I'll give you a rundown. Until then, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing, I guess. Alrighty, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Weston, Mason, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Hunter, Francesco, Shaggy, Lightning, Chad, and George. Already got that fixed. All right, 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Weston, Mason, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Francesco, Shaggy, Lightning, Hunter, Chad, and either George isn't in it or it's not counting his lap. So I'll have to figure that out eventually. 3 minutes to go. Tone. Tone, tone. Alrighty, halfway there. Weston out front running a 16.5.12. Mason 16.5.17. Scott 16.5.18. Tim 15.5.12. Walrus 14.5.03. Francesco 14.5.03. Shaggy 14.5.12. Hunter 14.5.15. Lightning 13.5 flat. Chad 13.5.11. 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes down,
left.
2 minutes to go. Mason takes the lead with the fast lap of an 18.728 on lap 8. Weston 18.8, Scott 19.2, Tim 20.2, Walrus 20.2, Francesco 20.8, Shaggy 21.2, Hunter 20.8, Lightning 21.6, Chad 21.5, George fast lap of 2 minutes and 51 seconds, but that's only because he's got one lap in. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. Mason, Weston, Scott, 1, 2, 3. Tim, Walrus, Shaggy, 4, 5, 6. Francesco, Hunter, Lightning, 7, 8, 9. 11 and 10 and 11 is Chad and George here in race number 11, Mod Short Track, heat number 1.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Mason, Weston, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Shaggy, Francesco, Hunter, Lightning, Chad, and George. Your leader, Mason Schaefer, coming onto the start-finish line now in the yellow, blue, and black. That's your leader. Not far behind him is second place in the blue and white, the yellow rims of Weston Hoffman Man. Interesting way to put yourself into the system. 30 seconds to go. Alrighty, with 20 seconds to go till the master clock is triple zeros. When you're done, I'll call you out until you hear your name called. You're still live. When you're done, pull your card off, go back, set it down, and get ready to marshal. You'll be marshaling for this next race. At least 7 of you will. At least 7 of you will be. So be ready for when you're if you are
Scott
marshaling.
Lennick done.
Scott, you're done. Scott Lennig, you're done. Everybody else still live. Everybody else still live.
Walrus done.
Walrus, you're done.
Weston Hoffman Man done.
Weston, you're done. Chad, you're
Leitzel
done. Mason, you're
Whip
done.
it done. George Santa done.
George, you're done.
Tim Messimer
Tim, you're
done.
done. Looking for
Hunter
Francesco,
Leitzel done.
Shaggy, and Lightning.
Shaggy
Hunter,
done.
you're done. Shaggy, you're done. Looking for Francesco and Lightning. Francesco and Lightning, you're the only 2 remaining drivers live. Bring them back around to the start-finish line. Back around to the start-finish line. Here
All
they
drivers
come.
are finished. Lighting McCrash done.
Ah, Francesco, I'll get you. Oh, you got it. Oh.
Francesco Vergolini done.
It got you. All righty. Final order, Weston, Mason, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Hunter, Shaggy, Francesco, Lightning, Chad, and George.
The race
That's
is
everybody for
completed.
that race K. Race number 12, Mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 1, you can take the stand. Jumper, Kevin, Ezra, Nick, Matt, Tommy, and Jeff.
Up next,
For
race
my
number
marshals,
12.
I'm going to need...
Mod 2 wheel
Okay,
drive buggy.
hold with me here. This could be
Heat 1 of
interesting.
1.
Hunter, bucket 1.
Ezra
Scott
Corrick.
Lenig to 2. Lightning McCrash to 3. Chad Leitzel to 4. Shaggy on 5. Weston on 6. Mason on 7. Read that one
Jeff
more time.
Bobegger.
Hunter to 1.
Tommy Melloy.
Shaggy to 5. Lightning on 3. Chad on 4. Weston to 6. Mason to 7. Scott to 2. Thank you. George is not marshalling this race. You're race for 11 or 8. Alrighty. If you're running the same truck in stock as mod, get your cars charging. You'll be running pretty early in the next heats. Thank you. Okay. Looks like I got all my marshals. Do I have all my drivers? 1 second. Alrighty. Drop them back in. Alrighty, okay, drivers, you can take your lap. Thank you. Thanks for the patiently waiting. Okay.
Nick up the
Track
graph.
will be hot next time by. Next time by. Thanks for waiting for that. A little bit of technical difficulties. Get the job done. Already, track is hot. This is the last. This is the last heat. Last heat for qualifier round 1. It's the mod 2-wheel drive buggy heat number 1. I'll let it shake out a bit and then give you the rundown in about a minute. No cap. Already, minute and 10 seconds in, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Kevin, Jeff, Nick, Matt, Ezra, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. So we're going to go into a resort, but the order is generally pretty much the same. So if you are stock short course, you pretty much know that you're going to be up relatively first in the whole order. I may change it up a little bit to be able to not get back-to-backs, but just be ready, stock short course. Matt Willard, Ezra, Kevin, Jeff, Nick, Tommy's out, Jumper's out. Let's see here. Edit.
2 minutes left. Whip it. Who dat?
Yep, you're good. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. All right. 140 on the master. Matt out front with a fast lap of a 17.2. Ezra an 18 flat. Kevin a 17.7. Jeff an 18.8 and Nick an 18.2. Thanks, everybody. We, from what I can tell, let's see, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
1 minute left.
Doing really good on time-wise, everybody. I appreciate just your thoroughness and getting out there. We're averaging about 2 to 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes in between each race. That's pretty good. With each race being, well, 5 minutes, but really each race actually lasts a little bit longer than 5 minutes. So well done. I really, really appreciate everyone's considerate marshaling and getting out there and doing a great job. Really helps the night go smoothly and means a lot. Thank you. So Matt, Ezra, Kevin, Jeff, Nick, Tommy, and Jumper is the order. Matt on a 17.508, Ezra on a 16.504, Kevin on a 16.507, Jeff on a 16.515, and Nick on a 16.519. Oh, Matt hitting a 17 flat on his 14th lap. Sheesh. That's amazing. That's quick.
Matt Williard done. Kevin
Matt,
Mumma
you're
done. Ezra Korek done.
Ezra, Kevin, you're
Nick
done.
Up DeGraff done.
Nick, you're done. Just looking for my main man, Jeffy. My name is Jeff.
All drivers are finished.
There it is.
Jeff Bodiger done. The race is completed.
All right, we're going to get this scheduled. But like I said, stock short course, you know that you're up first. So get it together.
I didn't count that whole race, did I?
All right, I'm going to get this going. But like I said,
Up next,
stock short
race
course. If
number
you are a
1.
stock short course
Stock 2,
racer,
wheel drive buggy.
you know that you are up
Heat 1 of
next. So
3.
please be ready. Stock short course, please be ready. All right, yeah, we're pretty much following the exact same order. It's just there
Up
is
next,
a
race number 1.
reshuffling.
Stock
okay?
2 WDSCT
so stock
Heat 1 of
two-wheel
2.
drive, you're going to be up first. I'm going to get this printed out. But if your name is Tim, Francesco, Maddie, Brad, Lightning, Chad, and Walrus, you are up. Tim, Francesco, Maddie, Brad, Lightning, Chad, and Wally Walrus, you are up. Get my heat sheets printed. And I'm going to need my mod two-wheel drive buggy drivers. Matt, Ezra, Kevin, Jeff, Nick, Jumper, and Tommy, please. Matt to 1, Ezra to 2, Kevin to 3, Jeff to 4, Nick to 5, Jumper to 6, Tommy to 7, please. Throw those away. Thank you. Again, I need my marshals. Matt to 1, Ezra to 2, Kevin to 3, Jeff to 4, Nick to 5, Jumper to 6, Tommy to 7. Drivers, you can come on the driver's stand. Come on up, drivers. Come on up, drivers. Tim, Francesco, Maddie, Brad, Lightning, Chad, and Walrus. Hold your vehicles, please. Hold your vehicles, please.
Lighting McCrash.
You're good. Nick, you are 5, which is right here. Thank you. 6 is Jumper. All right, just looking for my drivers now. All right, drivers, come on up on the driver's stand. Come on up, drivers. Go ahead and roll them. Go ahead and roll them.
Maddie Yoder. Tim Messimer. Francesco Vergolini. Brad Zeckman. Chad Leitzel.
Loop is hot. Loop is hot. I see everybody out there. This is real life now, marshals. They're live. It caught you, Maddie. You're good. You're good, Maddie. Everyone's live. Looking good. Looking good. All right, this is race number 1. Excellent turnaround. Thank you so much, everybody. Excellent turnaround in between heats. Watch the nice save there, Chad. It's Tim, Walrus, Chad, Maddie, Francesco, Lightning, and Brad. Oh, watch the front stretch. Watch the front stretch. It's all clear. All right, Tim in that green and yellow ride. If you see him, give him some respect, please. Walrus in the all blue. They're your top 2. I know the rest of you are battling. Francesco, he's in the red and white. Maddie's in the pink. Chad is in the white and black ride. And Brad is in the cool-looking orange and blue ride. Like that color scheme. Lightning is in the invisible cloaking. It's like a gray. There he goes. That's Lightning across the line. There goes Francesco Vergolini. There goes Maddie. There goes Brad. Here comes Team.
Whip it. Who dat? Weston Hoffman loves me.
Can't get enough of these. Computer has an attitude. I don't know what its problem is. It's Tim, the Walrus, Francesco, Maddie, Lightning, Chad, and Brad. Tim on a 15.506. Tim, you have bumped up 2 spots overall in this round, so keep it going, man. The green and yellow ride's Tim. If you see him and he comes up on you, give him some respect, please. Walrus in the all blue, he's bumping up spots as well. 5 spots overall for Walrus. Well done. The all blue ride is Walrus. Maddie in the pink, she's
left.
3rd. Lightning McCrash is in the gray transparency. Francesco Vergolini is in the white and red marble scheme. Chad in the white and black scheme, and Brad in the orange, black, and blue scheme. A minute 30. I need race 2 considering being in the gates here. Race 2, I need you considering being in the gates. You got a minute 30 on the master. You don't need to be there. You got a minute till you need to be there. But start thinking about it. Next up, Mason, Weston, Gavin, Jim, Scott, Owen, and Sean. Fastest lap goes to Wally Walrus. A 19.907. Oh my, it's close. Tim, a 19.993.
1 minute left.
Excuse me, a 19.933. And Walrus a 19.907. So like 26 thousandths separates them. That's it. So, Tim, you're still bumping up 2 spots, looking really good. Help on the front, help on the front. I got it, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. There you go. Go, go, go. Tim legging it out, looking good. Tim Walrus still looking good, still bumped up 5 spots. Lightning McCrash bumped up a spot in this race. He's 4th overall in this race, but he has bumped up to the 11th spot. Francesco in the 10th overall spot. Oh, now Lightning McCrash bumping up 2 spots. He's 3rd in this heat. He's sitting 10th overall. Tim Messimer, he's flirting with an A main spot. 8 go to the A main. Tim's flirting with it. I like it.
Walrus done.
Wally Walrus is done.
Tim Messimer done.
Tim's done. Now there's one more heat to go, but we'll see if that holds.
Francesco Vergolini done.
Francesco Vergolini's done. Just looking for...
Matty Yoder done.
Everyone keep going. Lightning, Chad, and Brad, keep going.
Lightning McCrash done.
Lightning, you're done. Chad and Brad. There's 2 live out there, Marshals.
Chad Leitzel
the
done.
Orange, blue, and black Traxxas body's live, Marshals. Just as a heads up, he's the only one live. Everyone else, please make your way off the driver's stand. Everyone else, please make your way off the driver's stand and make your way back out
All
to Marshall,
drivers
please.
are finished. Brad Zeckman done.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
To 1, Francesco to 2, Maddie to 3, Brad to 4, Lightning to 5, Chad to 6, and Wally to 7, please. Hold your vehicles, please. Hold your vehicles, please. I don't want my marshals getting hit. Thank you, drivers. Tim 1, Walrus 7, Lightning 5, Francesco 2, Maddie 3, Chad 6, Brad 4. I think we have everybody. No, we're waiting on 5. Lightning's coming. Wally's on 7. Once Lightning does bucket, we're rolling. Roll him.
Sean Duffy. Whip it.
Loop's hot. Loop is hot. Scott's on the clock. Sean's on the clock. Everyone's live. Everyone's live. Oh, sick move. Probably couldn't do that again if he tried. All right, I'm going to give him a minute here to get a lap or 2 in, just get things sorted out, and then I'll give you a heads up on where the running order is. If you didn't hear the news, the Richfield Off-Road Carpet Championship has been moved to February 8th. February 8th is the Richfield Carpet Championship, and then March 1st is the Dog Days S.PA.R.C Series, March 1st. I think that week we're going to do some fun stuff. Thursday night, we're going to do oval that week. We're going to do a little oval that week before the Dog Days race. So, yeah, Thursday night, come on out for some oval. Friday night will be practice for the S.PA.R.C Series, and then Saturday is the S.PA.R.C Series. Now, for the Richfield Carpet Off-Road Championship, I'm toying with doing seating on Friday night, but I'm not sure everyone can make it, so I have to figure out how to do that, but have some great prizes. Two great races. Hopefully you can make them February 8th and March 1st. All right, it's Weston, Mason, Sean, Jim, Gavin, Owen, and Scott. That's your order. Weston with an 18.4, Mason an 18.6, Sean a 19.6, Jim a 19.8, Owen a 19.6, Scott a 19.1, and Gavin a 19.7. Weston is in the lighter blue and white scheme with yellow wheels. Mason, I think he's in the newer style yellow, blue, and black paint scheme, looking fresh out there. Mason decided just a few weeks ago to paint a brand new body, and then that very night to snap it in half. It was really cool. And then I think the next several weeks it was held together with zip ties and shoe goo. It's one way to do it.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left on that master clock. 2 minutes left on that master. It's Weston, Mason, Sean, Scott, Jim, Owen, and Gavin. Fast lap still goes to Weston on his 6th lap. Last time round, Weston had an 18.7. Mason a 18.4. Whoa. That last lap was your fastest lap, Mason, just as a heads up, so you know what you're working with. Only 100th, not even 100th, 9,000th off of Weston's fast lap, Mason. That's it. Oh, never mind. Weston decided to reset it there. An 18.2 last time around, Weston, an 18.2. Sean, a 20 flat. Owen, a 20 flat. Gavin, a 23. Scott, a 19.3 that time around. Weston on a 16.5 flat. Weston, you keep it serious. You'll be on a 17 lap pace. Mason, you're going to have to work for it. You're on a 16.503. Weston's on a 16.5 flat. Scott up into that 3rd spot, taking it away from Sean. Scott and Sean awfully close to each other in this heat. 9/10 of a second separates them currently on their pace, but neither of them improving in their overall. Actually, their first heat was their fastest heat so far. Weston improving, taking the TQ spot. No, I take that back. Mason taking the TQ spot back from Weston this time around. Mason on top. Weston, Scott, Owen, Sean, Gavin, and Jim. Race number 3, you should be in the staging area. Race number 3, you should be in the staging area. That's my novice drivers. Novice drivers, you should be in the staging area.
Scott Lennox done.
Scott, you're done. Please pull.
Weston Hoffman man
Weston,
done.
you're done. Mason, you're done.
Done.
Keep going, Sean. Keep going, Sean Duffy. Keep going. Owen, Gavin, Jim, you're live. Sean, Owen, Gavin, Jim, keep going. Keep going.
Owen
All
Scribble
those drivers, keep going. We got
Gavin Yoder
2
done.
alive out there, driver marshals. It's Mason, Weston, Scott,
All drivers
Owen.
are finished.
Excuse me.
Sean Duffy
Mason,
done.
Weston, Scott, Sean, Owen, Gavin. And Mason holding on to the TQ spot.
The race is completed.
Crowd booed him. Wow. That's just nothing but love right there.
Whip it. Who dat? Up next, race number 3. Novice. Heat 1 of 1. Who dat? Whip it. Who dat?
All right, drivers, I need you back out to Marshall, please. I know you're having fun and talking it out. Get those vehicles on the chargers and get yourselves back out here, please. Hold your vehicles, drivers. Hold your vehicles, drivers. All right, Mason to 1, Weston to 2, Scott to 5, Sean to 7, Owen to 6, Gavin to 3, Jim to 4. What's that? Got it, Jim. Thanks, bud. Mason 1, Weston 2, Scott 5, Sean 7, Owen 6, Gavin 3. All right. Go ahead, drivers, roll them, roll them. Loop is hot. Go, drivers, go, go. Whoo! Is Garrett in the monster truck? That's Grayson. Grayson. All right, race number 3. I will be right back. Race 4, you are up next. Race 4, first heat of stock two-wheel buggy, you are up next.
Alrighty, a little under 3 minutes to go. Nolan, Garrett, Adeline, Wyatt, and Grayson is your order. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go.
Two minutes left. One minute left.
Alrighty, running order with 15 seconds to go. It's Garrett, Nolan, Adeline, Wyatt, and Grayson. A little under 10 seconds to go. Keep on rolling them, keep on rolling them. Alrighty, that's triple zeros on the master
Nolan,
clock.
Messam are done.
Nolan, you're done. Everybody else still alive. Everybody else still alive.
Adeline, Mama done.
Adeline, you're done. Looking for Wyatt, Grayson, and Garrett. Wyatt, Grayson, and Garrett.
Wyatt Rice
That's
done.
Wyatt. Looking for Garrett and Grayson. Just ring
Garrett
by.
Snyder done.
Garrett, you're done. Looking for Grayson yet. Coming back around in the very jacked up monster truck. Cross the start-finish line.
All
That's your
drivers
last
are finished.
driver, Grayson in
Grayson
fifth.
Fuller done.
Okay, go back,
The
set your
race is
cars now,
completed.
and get back and ready
Up
to
next, race
marshal
number
novice
4.
drivers. Up next,
Stock 2, wheel drive buggy.
Teresa, Scott,
Heat 1 of
Maddie,
3.
Freddie, Girth, Cole, Steve, Max, Tommy. We need 2 volunteers for marshaling. Keep that in mind. Nolan, you're on bucket 1. Garrett to bucket 5. Adeline, bucket 3. Wyatt to 2. Grayson on 4. We need volunteers for out here in the middle. Bucket 6 and bucket 7. Bucket 6 and bucket 7. Any takers? Any volunteers? Pretty good. What'd you get? You're in third. Nice. Podium. To Wyatt up there in the corner. Yeah. Where are you looking for?
Scott Yount.
One up in the corner, I think.
Cole Hoffmaster.
Where are you looking for? Yeah, were you looking? Oh, okay.
Freddie
yeah.
Berhard.
Yes.
Girth Brooks.
Alrighty. Looks like I got my marshals.
Matty
I got
Yoder.
all my drivers. Okay, drivers, you can take a lap.
Steve Walter. Teresa Gamber.
And we'll be starting next car by. Next car by. Alrighty. The loop is hot, and away they go. Okay. Give it a minute to shake out, and then I'll give the rundown. Quick reminder to race number 5, stock 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat 2, you're up next. Bill, Ryan, Aaron, Cooper, Scott, Brad, Jeff, Justin, and Scott Turner. Alrighty. Minute and a half in, 3.5 minutes to go. Max is your leader, followed by Teresa, Maddie, Scott, Girth, Steve, Cole, Freddie. Here comes Tommy. Max out front, a 15.511. Maddie running a 14.506. Teresa, 14.508. Scott Yunt, 14.508. Girth, 13.515. Steve, 12.504. Cole, 10.5 flat. Freddie, 9.514. And Tommy, 4:05:27. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go.
Two minutes left.
Oh, it fell down. That's what I heard go fell.
Alrighty, a minute and 20 seconds to go. Max, Maddie, Teresa, you're 1, 2, 3. Girth, Scott, Steve, Cole, Freddie, and Tommy.
Yeah, Maddie's, yes. Her longest lap is a 23. Well, there's a 30 in there, but yeah, they call it.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Maddie, Max, Girth, Scott, Teresa, Steve, Cole, Tommy, and Freddie. Your order with 50 seconds to go. 50, little under 50 seconds to go. Alrighty, 15 seconds to go.
Somebody lost a spring? Okay, I'll put it right there and they can come looking for it.
Alrighty, as the clock approaches to hitting triple zeros, keep on racing. I'll call you out when you're done until you hear your name called. Keep on racing, everybody. Everybody still live.
Freddie Berhard done.
Freddie,
Girth
you're
Brooks
done. Girth, you're done.
Cole Hoffmaster done.
Cole, you're done.
Scott Yount done.
Scott and Teresa,
Gamber
you're
done.
done.
Maddie Yoder done.
Maddie, you're done. Looking for Max, Steve, and Tommy. Max, Steve, and Tommy.
Tommy Melloy done.
Tommy, you're done. Looking for Max and Steve. Max and Steve.
Steve Walter done.
Steve, you're done.
All
Max,
drivers
you're
are
done.
finished.
That's already. Hey,
Max Perkins
Girth
done.
Brooks, was your last lap a 50-second lap? Did you run a 50-second lap? Girth Brooks, did you run a 50-second lap? Where are you? Did you run a 50-second lap? Okay. I'll add you. I'll add you a lap. Alrighty.
The race is completed.
Okay. Go back, set your cars down, and get ready to go.
Up
You're
next,
marshalling for
race
this next
number
race.
5.
Okay.
Stock 2,
Maddie
wheel drive
to
buggy.
bucket 3, Girth
Two of
to
3.
bucket 5, Scott on
Cooper
bucket
Taylor.
2, Teresa to
Jeff
bucket
Bottiger.
1, Steve to 7,
Ron.
Cole to 6, Freddie to 4. That's Maddie
Brad
to 3,
Zeckman.
Girth to 5,
Scott
Scott
Turner.
to 2, Teresa on 1, Cole to 6, Steve to 7, and Freddie to 4. Thank you. Okay, drivers, space them out and then shut it down, please. Shut it down, please. Thank you.
Bill Huff. Ryan Gamber. Scott Lenig.
Nice job, Maddie. You had 12 seconds on max.
Okay, looks like I got, let me see, Scott up there. Scott Yunt, you up there? Okay, thanks. Didn't see you. Alrighty, okay. Drivers, you can roll them. And away we go. Give it a bit to shake down a bit, then I'll read out the order. Till then, keep on racing, drivers. Reminder, race number 6, the heat 3 for the stock 2-wheel drive buggy. Gavin Nipple, Matt, Kevin, Ezra, Gavin Yoder, Jim, Blaze, Sean, and Jumper. You're up next in approximately 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I'll give this race number 5, heat 2 of the stock 2-wheel drive buggy here tonight for round 2. We'll give it a bit to shake out, then I'll read you the order. Alrighty, minute 35 down, 2 minutes 25 to go. Bill Huff out front, 4 laps in. He's on to a 16.5 flat pace. Basically, Cooper, Jeff Bodiger, that's your 1, 2, 3. Bill, Cooper, Jeff, Ryan, Scott, Brad, Aaron, Justin, and Scott Turner. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Bill out front. He's on a 16.506. Cooper, 16.517. Ryan, 15.501. Jeff, 15.504. Aaron, 15.508. Scott Lenig, 15.508. Brad, 15.508. That is 3 people. Very, very close. Justin and Scott Turner rounding out the rest of your order.
Scott, did you run a 46-second lap? Scott Turner? No, thank you.
Two minutes, 20 seconds to go. Fast lap so far belongs to Bill Huff. He's still out front with an 18.3. Cooper, 19.2. Ryan, 18.8. Scott Lenig, 18.7. Jeff, 18.7. Brad, 19.3. Aaron Benner, 18.4. Scott T, 19.6. Justin,
2 minutes left.
20.6. A little under 2 minutes to go. Bill, Cooper, Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Jeff, Scott, Lenig, Brad, 4, 5, 6. Aaron Benner, Scott Turner, and Justin Stacy rounding out your 7, 8, and 9 respectively. Minute 45 to go. Another reminder for the stock 2-wheel drive buggy heat number 3. Gavin, Matt, Kevin, Ezra, the other Gavin, Jim, Blaze, Sean, and Jumper. You're up next. You're up next in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Thank you.
One minute left.
Alrighty, 35 seconds to go. Bill, Cooper, Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Now it's Jeff, Aaron, Scott, Ryan, Justin, Scott Turner, and Brad Zeckman, 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Another quick reminder to race number 6, the stock two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 3. You're up next. Up next in about 10 seconds. About 10 seconds. Thank you. As the clock nears triple zeros, reminder, when you're done, I'll call you out your name until you hear your name. Keep on running. When you're done, you'll pull your car off and go set it back down and get back out and ready to marshal for the next race. Thank you.
Ryan Gamber done.
Ryan, you're done.
Cooper Taylor done.
Cooper, you're done. Ryan and Cooper, you're done. Everybody else still live. Everybody else still live.
Justin Stacy done.
Justin,
Huff
Scott,
done.
and Bill, you're all done.
Scott Turner
Aaron,
done.
Jeff, and Scott Lennig are
Scott
still
Lennig
live.
done.
That's everybody
Ron
coming
done.
across the line. Final
All
order.
drivers are finished.
Bill, Aaron,
Jeff Boddiger done.
Scott, Cooper,
The race is
Ryan,
completed.
Scott Turner, Justin, and Brad did not finish.
Up next, race
Up
number
next
6.
for race number 6, K drivers.
Stock 2, wheel drive buggy. Heat 3 of 3.
Okay. There you go.
I was waiting for somebody to come tell me something.
Alrighty, drivers, you can take the stand for the heat 3 of the stock two-wheel drive buggy. Okay, Bill Huff to bucket 1, Aaron to 3, Jeff on 7, Scott on 5, Cooper to 4. That's right over there. Ryan to 2. Okay, I'll go back and fix it then. Ryan to 2 and Brad to 6. Let me see if I can go back and fix it then.
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 stadium truck. Heat 1 of 2. Up next, race number 6. Stock 2, wheel drive buggy. Heat 3 of 3.
I'll pull you out.
That sucks, dude. What? Turner's on 9, so he's not marshaling this rug. Up. Oh, what did I click on? Up next is 7, which is the 13.5. Hey, I'll get a marshal to replace you. Oh, I lost that. That's convenient.
Alrighty, drivers, roll it. Take your lap.
Ezra Korek. Kevin Mumma.
Okay.
Sean Duffy.
Track will be
Ray
hot next
Malinowski.
time by, and away we go for the last qualifying round for the stock two-wheel drive buggy. We'll wait for this to shake out a bit. Up next is the 13.5 stadium truck. Heat 1 of 2, Justin, Ray, Nick, Greg, Shag, and Cooper. You're up next in approximately 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Watch the front. All clear. Thank you. Alrighty, a minute and 30 seconds into this race. It's Gavin, Ezra, Matt, Blaze, Sean. That's Gavin Nipple. All out front, 1 through 5, all really tight together. Then Jumper, Kevin, Gavin Yoder, and then Jim. Gavin Nipple out front on a 17.504. Matt 17.508. Ezra 17.509. Sean 17.514. Gavin Yoder 17.518. Kevin Muma 16.5 flat. Blaze 16.506. Jumper 16.507. Jim 15.509. 2 minutes 55 seconds to go here in the last round of qualifying for the stock two-wheel drive buggy.
2 minutes left.
Alrighty, 3 minutes, 10 seconds down, minute 50 seconds to go. Gavin Nipple, Matt Willard, Ezra, Kevin Jumper, Gavin Yoder, Sean, Blaze, and Jim. Your order, minute and 40 to go, minute 40 to go. Gavin Nipple out front. He has the fastest lap, a 16.711, back on lap 10. Matt in second, fast lap is 17.1. Ezra 17.5. Kevin 18.2. Jumper 17 flat. Sean 17.8. Gavin Yoder 17.5. Blaze 17.6. Jim 18.1. 1 minute 15 seconds to go. Gavin, Matt, Ezra, Kevin, Jumper, Sean, Gavin, Blaze, Jim. Minute 10 to go. Thank you.
One minute left.
Already 30 seconds to go. Gavin Nipples out front, followed by Matt, Ezra, Kevin, Sean, Gavin Yoder, Jumper, Jim, and Blaze. Pierce broke out. Gavin, he's separated himself a bit. 5 seconds up on Matt as of last time by. 20 seconds to go. So the clock's appearing triple zeros. Once it hits that, keep on racing. Keep on racing. When you hear your name called out, you'll be done. Till then, keep on racing. When you're done, you pull your car off the track, go back, set it down, and get back out, ready to marshal again. 3 seconds to go on the master clock. Everybody's still live. Everybody still live. Still live.
Gavin Yoder done.
Gavin Yoder,
Matt
you're done.
Willard done.
Matt, you're done.
Sean Duffy done.
Sean, you're done.
Gavin Nipple done.
Gavin Nipple, you're done. Looking for Ezra, Kevin,
Jim
Jumper,
Monzo
and
done.
Jim. Ezra and
Ezra
Jim,
Corrick
you're done.
done.
Jumper's done.
Jumper done.
Kevin, you're the only one live. Kevin is the only one live. We got one left. One left, everybody.
All drivers are finished.
Alrighty, that's everybody.
Kevin
Gavin,
done.
Matt, Ezra, Kevin,
The race is
Sean,
completed.
Jumper, Gavin Yoder, Jim, and Blaze did not finish. That's your final
Up
order.
next, race number 7.
Race number 7, 13.5 Stadium
Stadium
Truck.
Truck.
Heat number 1, Justin,
Heat
Ray,
1 of
Nick,
2.
Greg, Shaggy, and Cooper. First, I'm going to need my marshals. I'm going to need Gavin Nipple on
This
bucket
live
1,
stream
Matt
brought to you
Willard
by
to 2,
Richfield Life
Ezra to
Ministries
4.
Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
Nick up the graph.
Can I get,
Race
here
Mark.
comes Gavin. Okay,
Cooper
and then Kevin Mumot, a bucket 3 down here. Alrighty, drivers, you can
Perkins.
hold it, please. Shut your cars down.
Shaggy.
Thank you. Matt on 2. Okay. Looks like I got my drivers and my marshals. Okay, drivers, you can roll it. Roll them, roll them, roll them. Okay. Track is hot. Next time by. And away we go. Quick reminder, race number 8, the Novice 18 plus. You're up next. Already a minute and 10 seconds into this thing. Cooper's out front, followed by Nick, Shaggy, Ray, Justin, and Greg. Quick reminder, novice 18 plus, you're up next. You're up next.
What race was it? It was race 5.
All right, 2 minutes left in this one. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Novice 18 plus, you're on deck. Novice 18 plus, you are on deck. All right, currently, Mason Schaefer has TQ in this. Weston right behind him. Scott, Bill, Cooper sitting 5th overall now. He's number 1 in this heat. Then Rooster, Scott, Ryan, Justin, Nick, Ray, Shaggy, and Greg. The running order of this race is Cooper, Nick, Justin, Ray, Shaggy, and Greg.
1 minute left.
He still owes me $14. For what? The farm show. I made mine for everybody for milkshakes. I'll talk to him tomorrow. I just haven't seen him since then. I don't remember. I'll take care of it. I should look for it.
Here, Mike. And then you can just give him $6 tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, Ray's on top, then Nick. Justin.
Nick up the graph done.
Did Cooper have
Cooper
a missed
Taylor
lap?
done. Justin
Or did
Stacy
he have a
done.
bad lap?
Ray Smart done.
He had a bad
Greg
lap or he
Perkins
missed a
done.
lap? Bad lap, okay. Looking for Shaggy.
All drivers are finished. Shaggy done.
I got it.
The race is completed.
Cooper, Justin, Nick, Ray, Shaggy, and Greg. All right, next up. I got it. All right, let's get
Up next,
our
race
marshals
number
out
8.
there.
Novice 18 plus.
Cooper to 6,
Heat 1 of 1.
Justin to 1, Nick to 3, Ray to 2, Shaggy to 5, Greg to 4, and I need one marshal on 7. I need a volunteer marshal on 7, please. We got a full house here racing, a full house. Nick's coming to 3, thank you, 3. Shaggy's on 5, thank you. Greg's on 4, thank you. And you got 7, thank you. Go ahead and roll it, racers, go ahead and roll it. Loop is hot, loop is hot. All right. We got Scott, Teresa, Doug, Steve, Brian, Dakota, Kurt, Josh, Richard, and Melissa. Next up is the next heat of Stadium Truck. Next heat of Stadium Truck is up next. Oh, nice save, Josh. Yeah, I'll give you a bonus lap. Watch the front. Watch the front. Help on the front stretch. Help on the front stretch. That's never a good thing. Help on the front stretch. Thank you, Rooster. Right there, Shaggy. Thank you, sir. It's Scott, Teresa, Steve, Doug, Kurt, Brian, Dakota, Josh, Richard. Next up, the next heat of Stadium Truck.
Two minutes left.
See you, babe. I love you. Minute 49. Scott and Teresa battling it out up there. Scott moving up 2 spots. Now Teresa taking it back. Scott's still bumping up 1 spot. Let's see, about 4 seconds separate the two. Her last TQ is a 13.508. She has improved on that. She's at a 14.517. Well done. Way to improve. Scott's on a 13.501. He can get that back very easily. Help on the front. Help on the front. Thank you, Nick. A minute on the master. A minute on the master. Stadium Truck, you're on deck. Stadium Truck. A main sort, you're on deck.
1 minute left.
28 seconds left. Hey, can you hear me okay? I'm doing good. We're at our church's R.C. ministry right now. I saw I had a missed call from you, and I thought I'd get back to you quick here. Oh, no worries. No worries. Well, hey.
Doug Minium done. Steve Walter done. Dakota Fuller done.
Thanks, my friend. Yep, you're welcome. We'll see ya. Bye.
Scott Yount done.
All right, as you hear your name, you're done. As you hear your name, Scott's done, Steve's done, Doug's done, Dakota's done. No, you're not done, Josh. Keep running, buddy.
Brian Alford done. Teresa Gamber
Just
done.
be careful going backwards.
Kurt Yoder done. Josh Tittle done.
And as Melissa crosses
All
the line,
drivers
she'll
are
be done.
finished.
That's a wrap, racers.
Melissa
That's a
Snyder
wrap.
done. The race is completed.
All right. Race number 9 is up. Race number 9 is up. Let's see, where are you at?
Up next, race number
Teresa
9.
to 1, Scott to 3,
13.5 stadium
Steve
truck.
to 2, Doug to 4,
2 of
Brian
2.
to 5, Dakota to 7, Kurt to 6.
Rooster.
And then, yeah, Teresa to 1, Steve to 2, Scott to 3, Doug
Scott
to
Turner.
4, Brian to 5, Kurt to 6, Dakota to 7. Hold your vehicles, please. Please
Scott
don't hit
Lenig.
the marshals. Please hold your vehicles as they make their way out. All right. Scott's coming, I think. He's there. All right, drivers, go ahead and roll them.
Bill Huff. Whippet. Weston Hoffman Man.
Loop is hot. Loop is hot.
Alrighty. We'll wait for this to shake out a bit, then I'll give you the rundown of who's who and where's what and what's happening. Until then, a quick reminder. Stock four-wheel drive buggy heat number 1. You're up next. Blaze, Aaron, Nick, Hunter, Jumper, and Tommy. You're up next. You're up next. Alrighty, minute in, 4 minutes to go. Weston Hoffman out front. That was a thump. Bill in second. Scott Turner 3. Rooster, Scott Lenig, Ryan, and Mason. 3 minutes 45 to go. 3 minutes 45 to go.
2 minutes
Alrighty,
left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Mason Schaefer, followed by Ryan and Bill. That's your 1, 2, 3. Scott, Weston, Scott Turner, and then Rooster. Minute 50 to go. Mason's out front on a 16.518. Bill, 15.505. Scott Lennick, 15.507. Weston also a 55.07. Scott Turner, 15.511. Ryan, 15.514. And Rooster, 14.5 flat with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go.
One minute left.
Four minutes, 35 seconds down, 25 to go. Mason, Bill, Scott, Lennig, Weston, Scott Turner, Rooster, and Ryan. That's your order. Alrighty, as the clock's nearing triple zeros, when it does, I'll call you out when you're done. Till you're done, keep on racing. When you're done, pull your car, go back, set it down, and get ready because you'll be up to Marshall again right away. Thank you. Alrighty, that's triple zeros on the master clock. Everybody is still live. Everybody is still live except for you, Scott Lennig. You're done. Scott Lennig done. Everyone else,
Weston
keep
Hoffman
on rolling.
done.
Weston, you're done. Mason, Bill, Scott, Rooster,
done.
Ryan, you're still live. Rooster's
done.
done. Mason's
Ryan
done.
Gamber
Ryan's
done.
done. Scott Turner's done. Bill Huff is the only person left live. Bill, you're the last one live.
All drivers are finished.
Alrighty, that's everybody.
Bill Huff done. The race is completed.
Go back, set your cars down, and get out and ready to marshal for race number 10.
Up next, race
Third
number
to
10.
last race of
Stock
qualifier
4,
2.
wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 of 1.
Oh, wow, nice. I was about to say, ain't no way, and then no, it worked. Very, very good. If you get what I'm saying.
Blaze Malinowski.
What? Not technically.
Hunter Leitzel.
How old are you? 17. Been away to 6 months? 30 days? Oh, you have a countdown going. 2 hours, 53 minutes. There's no way. Oh,
Alrighty.
Jumper.
Mason to bucket
Tommy
1,
Miller.
Bill to bucket 4, Scott to bucket 3, Weston to bucket 2, Scott Turner to bucket 6, Rooster to bucket 5, Ryan to bucket 7, Blaze, Aaron, Nick, Hunter, Jumper, Tommy, you're up next. Drivers, please shut it down. Please shut it down. Thank you. Rooster, bucket 5. Yep. Right where you are. Okay, it looks like I got my marshals. Okay, drivers. Once you're done shoving into each other, you can take a lap. Drivers, take your lap.
Aaron.
Alrighty. Next time by, track will be hot. Track will be hot next time by. And away we go. Give us a bit to shake out for that mod short track. You're up next. Weston, Mason, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Hunter, Shaggy, Francesco, Lightning, Chad, and George. You're up next. You're up next. Thank you.
Transponder 1810820. Transponder 1810820.
Wait, run that back over. Run that back over. Good, I didn't get your transponder.
Transponder 1810820. Nick up the graph.
Alrighty, minute and 25 seconds in, 2 minutes 35 to go. Jumper, Blaze, Aaron, Nick, Tommy, and Hunter. That's your order. 3 minutes 30 seconds to go. Another reminder, Weston, Mason, Scott, Tim, Walrus, Hunter, Shaggy, Francesco, Lightning, Chad, and George. You're up next. You're up next. Thank you.
I gotta go get it.
Alrighty, 2 minutes 37 down, 2 minutes 20 to go. Jumper, Blaze, Aaron, Nick, and Hunter. Tommy broke out. Tommy broke out. Jumper, Blaze, Aaron, Nick, Hunter. That's your order. Jumper out front. 17-5-14, Blaze. The 17-5-17, Aaron. 15-5-01, Nick. 15-5-17, Hunter. 14-5-06. That's your order.
2 minutes left.
Alrighty, minute 20 to go. Minute 20 to go. If you're up next, start making your way towards the staging area. If you're up next, start making your way towards the staging area. Thank you.
I mean, except you. I said except you. Everyone but you. Yeah, you'll be there. You'll be there. I have no doubt.
1 minute left.
Nice job, Rooster. 30 seconds to go. Jumper, Blaze, Aaron, Hunter, Nick, Tommy broke out. That's your order to go. Alrighty. When the clock hits triple zeros, you'll keep on racing until you hear your name called. Once you hear your name called, you're done. You'll pull your car out, go back, set it down, get out and ready to marshal as fast as possible. Thank you. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Alrighty, that's triple zeros on the master clock. Everybody still live. Everybody still live. Alrighty, next time done,
Blaze
you'll be
Malinowski
done.
done.
Blaze, you're done.
Jumper
You're done. Looking for Aaron, Nick, and Hunter. Aaron, Nick, and Hunter.
Nick up the graph done.
Nick, you're done. Aaron and Hunter yet. Aaron and
Aaron
Hunter.
done.
Aaron.
All drivers
And
are
Hunter,
finished.
that's everybody. Thank you.
Hunter Leitzel done.
Go back, set your cars
race is
down, and get
completed.
out and we're ready to marshal. I'm going to need
Up next,
Jumper to
race
bucket
number
5, Blaze to 1,
Mod
Aaron to
SCT
2,
heat 1 of 1.
Nick on 3, Hunter on 4, Tommy on 6. You're in this one, Hunter? Thank you. Who's on 3 is Nick. You're on 2 over in the corner. Alrighty. Then I'm going to
Lighting the crash.
need 2 volunteers. Can I get a volunteer for 4 down in this far corner and a volunteer for 7 on
Weston
the back
Hoffman
straightaway?
men.
A volunteer for 4 down in the corner and a volunteer for 7.
Walrus.
Any takers?
Francesco
Thank you. You got 7?
Vergolini.
You want
George
7 or
Santa.
4? 4. Okay. Can I get 1 volunteer for 7? Okay, drivers, can you please hold your cars? Thank you.
Tim Messimer. Whippet.
Shut them down. Shut them
Hunter
down.
Leitzel.
Shut them down. Shut them down.
Chad Leitzel. Whippet. Who dat?
Alrighty. Okay. 5. Who's on 5? Jumper. Bucket 5 out here in the middle. 6 is Tommy. It's Tommy here. Okay. Huh? Okay, that's fine. Okay, volunteer for 6 and 7. 2 volunteers, please. Any takers for 6 and 7? Once I get those volunteers, we can get all underway. One more volunteer, please. Can I get one more volunteer? Right out here in the middle. One
Scott
quick
Lenny.
volunteer for bucket 6. Once I get that, we can grow. Huh. Me, Marshall? Then who announce? You wanna jump out of the race and announce? Okay, nah. Can I get one person on? Thanks. Scott, did you get back? Alrighty, thanks. Okay, drivers, you can take your lap. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Shaggy.
Alrighty. Track will be hot next time by. And away we go. Next up is race number 12, the mod two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1 of 1. It's the last heat of the night, and then after that we'll give a little break while we sort out the mains, get everything settled, set up, and ready to go. We'll print the mains, print the sheets for that, and get everything set up and scheduled. So after, not after this race, but after the next, we'll sort everything out for the mains. Thank you. The night's moving pretty quick. Wow, I might get to bed before midnight after all. 40 seconds down, 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Weston, Scott, Mason, Tim, Francesco, Shaggy, Walrus, George, Hunter, and Chad. It's tight. It's quick. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Alrighty, 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Mason, Weston, Scott, Walrus, Tim, Shaggy, Francesco, George, Hunter, Chad, and Lightning, your order. Weston out front on a 16.510. Mason, 16.513. Scott, 15.502. Walrus, 15.508. Shaggy, 14.506. Lightning, did you run a 51-second lap? Thank you. Halfway there, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Mason Schaefer, last time by, set your fastest lap in 18.3. Weston in 18.4. Scott Lenig, 19.2. Walrus 19.9, Tim 19.5, Shaggy 20 flat, Francesco 20.8, George 20.5, Hunter 20.7, Lightning 20.9, and Chad
2 minutes left.
a 23.8. With 2 minutes to go, it's Weston, Mason, Walrus, Scott, Shaggy, Tim, Francesco, George, Hunter, Lightning, and Chad. Mason and Weston now swapping back. Mason takes the lead over Weston with 1 minute 45 to go. Already 4 in, 1 to go. Mason, Weston, Scott, Walrus,
1
Tim,
minute left.
Francesco, Hunter, Lightning, George, Chad. Somebody trying to take me out. I think that was Francesco there. 50 seconds to go. Alrighty, 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. When the clock hits 000, it's just another reminder. When it does, you'll keep racing until I call your name. When I call your name, you'll be done. You'll pull your car off. You'll go back. You'll set it down. Get back out and ready to marshal again. Thank you. 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Already, master clocks hit 000. Everybody is still live, though. Everybody still live.
Scott Lennick done.
Scott, you're done.
Francesco
George, you're
Bergolini
done.
done.
Shaggy, you're done.
Whippet
Oh, no,
done.
Shaggy, you're still live. Francesco, you're done. Scott Lennox done.
Weston
Mason's
Hoffman, man,
done. Weston's
Tim
done.
Messimer done.
Tim's done. Looking for Walrus, Shaggy, Hunter, Lightning, George, and Chad.
Chad Leitzel done.
Chad's done.
Lighting McCrash
Lightning's
done.
done.
Hunter Leitzel
Hunter's done. Looking for Walrus, Shaggy, and George.
done. Walrus done.
Walrus is done.
Shaggy done.
Shaggy's done. Looking for George. George is the only one live. Or did you go across the finish line and it didn't count? George, you coming? Whoa, oh, here he comes. Here he comes back to the start finish line. That's the... Or no? Or yeah?
All drivers are finished.
That's everybody.
George Santa done. The race is completed.
Mason, Weston, Scott, 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of
Up
people
next,
after that I don't
race
feel like
number
reading.
12.
Already a race number
Thaw
12.
2,
Matt,
wheel drive
Ezra,
buggy.
Kevin, Jeff,
Heat 1
Nick,
of 1.
Jumper, Tommy. First, though, I need my marshals. Mason to 2, Weston to 1, Scott to 3, Walrus on 5, Tim to 4, Shaggy on 7, Hunter on 6. That's Mason to 2, Weston to 1, Scott Lennig to 3, Walrus 5, Tim 4, Shaggy 7, and Hunter 6. Thank you.
Tommy Melloy.
Alrighty, drivers, space yourselves out a bit and then shut it down, please.
Jeff Bottiger.
Okay, looks like I got my marshals. And Jumper, you ready? Okay, drivers, you can roll them. Alrighty, this is
Jumper.
the last heat of the night. After this, we'll resort, reset, regroup, print the main sheets, and be ready to roll. Okay, track is hot, and away we go. Give it a minute or two, shake out of it, then I'll give you the rundown. Alrighty, a minute in, 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Matt's out front, followed by Ezra, Jumper, Kevin, and Jeff. Looks like Tommy and Nick both broke out. Unfortunate.
All right. Already? We got a problem. What's up? It says my first lap was a 51. I added you a lap to that. That's what I yelled to you about. And so if you count your laps, then how many laps it says you have, you should have one extra. So at 13, how many did I run? Yeah, he asked you about that. That's what I yelled up to you about. There's that 51. Yeah, I heard you. Was there any other missed laps there? There were 13. Yeah. And it said I ran a 13 as well. No, that's round 1. To the right of it, see the one in the apostrophe? Click on round 2 that time. Round 2. That's what I... Same thing. So click it. It goes okay, you're...
Alrighty, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Matt, Ezra, Jumper, Kevin, Jeff. Your order, Matt out front running a 17.505. Ezra a 17.509. Jumper 16.5 flat. Kevin 15.508. Jeff 14.503. That'll be the end of qualifying, and then after that, we'll, like I said, we'll print out the sheets for the mains. Thank you.
Go down, yeah, those are the actual results from the round. Does that make sense?
2 minutes left.
What is that? A biscuit.
It's like a mini. It's for marking the front edge of your disc.
I can call this one. That way I can
Oh, you're asking for that.
You want to grab me the heat sheets? All right, racers. This is Mod 2 Wheel. We got Matt, Ezra, Jumper, Kevin, Jeff, Tommy, and Nick. If you suspect that you are in buggy stock C main, be ready. If you are in buggy stock C main, be ready. Well, actually, I can tell you what that is.
One minute left.
Yeah, just in case. Yep. So stock two-wheel buggy. Tommy, Cole, Freddie, Steve, Scott, Girth Brooks, Max Perkins, Teresa, Maddie, and Justin Stacy, be ready. For the C main, you'll be up first in the mains. We have 26 left. It's Matt, now Jumper up to 2, Ezra, Kevin, Jeff, Tommy out, Nick out.
Matt Williard done. Kevin Mumma done.
Matt, you're done. Kevin, you're done.
Jeff Bottiger done.
Jeff, you're done. As you cross the line, you'll be finished.
Ezra Korek done.
Ezra, you're done.
All drivers are finished.
And Jumper's done. That's
Jumper
a wrap.
done.
Nice round
The
of
race is
racing,
completed.
everybody. Thank you so much for staying on schedule. We're going to get this next round created and moving on along. So we're moving on to the mains. Where we started it last week, it started up, if that first piece there is good, and then like right in front of the jump, and then that's third, Where your standing's third, that's fourth. We need second up on, one more piece up on top there. And then start working your way around. All right. I'm going to work on these sheets.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.